Hi children, I'm Pratisha. How are you? I hope you all are doing well. Today we shall discuss some concepts. The first concept is inside and outside. Here you can see a bowl, right? There is nothing in the bowl. Now let me take two color pencils. One is green and one is white. Are these pencils inside the bowl or outside the bowl? Yes, the pencils are outside the bowl. Now let us put them in. Now tell me, are the pencils inside the bowl or outside the bowl? Yes, now the pencils are inside the bowl. Now let me take two more color pencils. One is blue and one is yellow. Now blue and yellow color pencils are inside the bowl or outside the bowl? Yes, they are outside the bowl. Which color pencils are inside the bowl? Green and white are inside the bowl. Blue and yellow are outside the bowl. Now let us take two markers. One is brown and one is black. Now these markers are inside the bowl or outside the bowl? Yes, these markers are outside the bowl. Now let us put them in. Now tell me, these markers are now inside the bowl or outside the bowl? Yes, the markers are inside the bowl. Let us take two more markers. Yeah, one is blue and one is red. Now tell me, which colored markers are inside the bowl? Yes, brown and black colored markers are inside the bowl. Which colored markers are outside the bowl? Blue and red are outside the bowl. Here you can see a glue stick. Is this glue stick inside the bowl or outside the bowl? Yes, it is outside the bowl. Now let us put it in. Now the glue stick is inside the bowl. Here you can see a Fevicol bottle. Is this bottle inside the bowl or outside the bowl? Yes, it is outside the bowl. Now let us put it in. Now tell me, where is the Fevicol box? Is it in or out? Yes, the Fevicol is inside the bowl. Now let us move on to next concept, that is bigger and smaller. Now tell me, which is big? Both of them are blue crayons, right? Is this one big or this? Yes, this is bigger and this is smaller. Now you can see two Fevicol bottles. Which is bigger and which is smaller? Yes, this is bigger and this is smaller. Now you can see two face wash bottles. Which is bigger and which is smaller? Yes, this is bigger and this is smaller. Here you can see two tapes. Which is bigger and which is smaller? Yes, this is bigger and this is smaller. Here you can see two tubes. Which is bigger and which is smaller? Yes, this is bigger and this is smaller. Now you can see two sanitizer bottles. Which is bigger and which is smaller? Yes, this is bigger and this is smaller. Now, I hope you got clear about bigger and smaller. Now let's move on to the third concept, that is top and bottom. Top is something which is above the ground, which is at a distance from the ground. And bottom is near to the ground. Now let us look at it with an example. Here you can see brown color pencil. It is at the bottom. Here is one more color pencil, that is pink in color. This is at the top. Pink is at the top and brown is at the bottom. Now you can see a marker and a sketch. Tell me which is at the top, marker or sketch? Yes, blue marker is at the top and yellow sketch is at bottom. Now you can see a tape and a Fevicol. Tell me which is at the top and what is at the bottom? Yes, tape is at the top and Fevicol is at bottom. Now you can see a pencil and a glue stick. Which is at the bottom? Yes, glue stick is at bottom. What is at top? Color pencil is at top. Now you got clarity on top and bottom. Now let's move on to the next concept. That is nearer and farther. Here you can see a blue marker, a blue pen and a blue color pencil. Now tell me which is nearer to the blue marker, pen or color pencil? Think. Yes, pen is nearer to the marker and pencil is farther to the marker. Nearer means nazdeek, farther means dur. So the pen is nearer to the marker and the pencil is farther to the marker. Here you can see a yellow sketch, blue color pencil and orange color pencil. Now tell me which is nearer to the sketch? Yes, blue color pencil is nearer to yellow sketch. And which is farther? Yes, orange color pencil is farther to the sketch. Blue is nearer and orange is farther. Here you can see 4 objects. One is tape, one is marker, one is sketch and the last is color pencil. Now the question is, what is nearer to the tape? What is nearer to the tape? Marker, sketch or color pencil? Yes, marker is nearer to the tape. What is farther to the tape? Which is far among these 3? Yes, pencil is farther to the tape. Yes children, here you can see 4 color pencils. Red, green, blue and yellow. Which color pencil is nearer to red color? Think. Yes, green is nearer to red color. Which color pencil is farther to red color? Yes, yellow is farther to red color. Green is nearer and yellow is farther. The next concept is on and under. Think that this is a table, right? So, I have put a red color pencil on the table. Where is the pencil? The pencil is on the table. There is a yellow color pencil. Where is this pencil? This pencil is under the table. Yellow color pencil is under the table. Now I am bringing it to the top. Now the color pencil is on the table. Which color pencils are on the table? Red color and yellow color pencils are on the table. Now I am putting a green color pencil under the table. Now tell me which pencil is under the table? Green color is under the table. U-N-D-E-R, under. Green is under the table. Which color pencils are on the table? Red and yellow. Now look at this picture, children. There is table and some object is on the table. What is that? Yes, sketch. The sketch is on the table. What is under the table? There is a Fevicol under the table. Look at this picture, children. Where is the pen? The pen is on the table or under the table? Yes, the pen is on the table. What is under the table? A glue stick is under the table. Now tell me what is on the table? Yes, Fevicol is on the table. What is under the table? Pencil. A color pencil is under the table. Now you have understood the concept of on and under, that is above and below. Now let's move on to the next concept, that is rolling and sliding. Yes, children, now you can see a slide here, right? Now let us understand the concept of rolling and sliding practically. Let me take an object. For example, this is a box, right? Let us see whether this box slides or rolls. Look at it once again. Is it sliding or rolling? This is sliding. The box is sliding. Why is it sliding? Because it has flat surface. Now let us take a coin. Let us see whether it slides or rolls. It is sliding. If I put the coin in this way, if I put it flat, it is sliding. Now let us put it in other way. In this way, we shall try. If I put it this way, it is sliding. If I put it this way, it is rolling. So coin can slide and roll. Now let us take a tape. It is rolling. Now let us try this side. It is sliding. So if we take a tape, this side it slides, and if we put it this side, it rolls. Now let us take a tomato. What happened to the tomato? Is it rolling or sliding? Yes, tomato rolls. Why the tomato rolls? Because it has round shape. It has curved surface. Now let us take a color pencil. Is it rolling or sliding? Yes, it's rolling. Now let us try it in this way. Now it's sliding. Isn't it? A pencil can roll as well as slide. If we try it in this way, it slides. If we try it this way, it rolls. So a pencil can roll and slide because this side it has flat surface, so it can slide, and this side it has curved surface, so it can roll. Now let us take a sketch. It is rolling. Now let us try it in this way. It is sliding. So a sketch pen can roll and slide. Why? Because this side it is flat, so it can slide, and this side it is curved. It has curved shape, round shape, so it can roll. Now let us try an onion. Yeah, an onion. It is rolling. Why is the onion rolling? Because it has curved surface. Now let us take a marker. Is it rolling or sliding? Yes, it's rolling. Now let us try it in this way. Now it is sliding. So a marker can roll and slide. This surface is flat so that it can slide, and this surface is round. This is a curved surface, so it rolls. Now let us take a cone. Does it roll or slide? Let us see. Now it's sliding, right? Now let us try it in this way. When I have put it in this side, it's rolling, and when I have put it in this way, it is sliding. So this way it is sliding, and when I have put in this way, it is rolling. So a cone can roll and slide. Now let us take this bottle. It's rolling. Now let us try it in this way. It is sliding. So this bottle can roll and slide. Here it is flat, so it can slide. And here it is curved shape, so it can roll. What did you understand, children? Things which are cylindrical in shape, like this bottle, sketch, marker, pencil, coin, tape, all these can roll as well as slide. Why? Because the cylindrical shapes have flat surface and curved surface. So all these objects have flat surface and curved surface. So all these objects can roll and slide. The shapes which have flat surface and curved surface, they will roll and slide. All these are cylindrical shapes. What happened to onion and tomato? They rolled or slide? Yes, they have rolled. Why? Because they have curved surface. So the objects which have curved surface, which are round in shape, they will roll. What happens to this box and matchbox when they are kept on a slide? They will roll or slide? Yes, they will slide. Why? Because they have flat surface. All their faces are flat, so they will slide. What happens to this cone shape? Does it roll or slide? Yes, the cone shape, it can roll as well as slide. If we put it in this way, it slides. If we put it in this way, it rolls. So, it has flat surface and curved surface. So, a cone shape can slide and roll. Children, the next concept is shapes. Here you can see different shapes, right? Now, let us look at each of the shape. What is this shape, children? Do you know? Yes, this is a circle. This is a circle. Children, can you tell me some objects which are round in shape or circle in shape? Think. Yes. Bottle cap has circle shape, and your watch dial has circle shape. In this way, there are so many objects which are circular in shape. For example, ball, marbles. In this way, Try to find out the things which are circular in shape. The next shape is square. Square has 4 sides, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And all these 4 sides are of equal length. The length of all these 4 sides are equal. This is a square. The next shape is rectangle. Rectangle also has 4 sides, 1, 2, 3 and 4. But the opposite sides' length is equal. These two sides' length are equal and the length of these two sides is equal. This is a rectangle. R-E-C-T-A-N-G-L-E, rectangle. The next shape is triangle. Triangle has 3 sides, 1, 2 and 3. This is a triangle. T-R-I-A-N-G-L-E, triangle. Triangle has 3 sides. The next shape is diamond shape or rhombus. Can you tell me any object which is diamond in shape or of rhombus shape? Yes, kite. Kite has rhombus shape. Now let us move on to next shape. How many sides does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This shape has 5 sides. So the shape with 5 sides is called pentagon. P-E-N-T-A-G-O-N, pentagon. Penta means 5. So the shape with 5 sides is called pentagon. The next shape is, let us count its sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This shape has 6 sides. So the shape with 6 sides is called what? Yes, it is called as hexagon. H-E-X-A-G-O-N, hexagon. The shape which has 6 sides is called hexagon. Hexa means 6. Penta means 5. Now let us look at these shapes, children. Circle, rectangle. Rectangle has 4 sides and all the 4 sides are of same length. This is square. This is rectangle. Rectangle is a shape with 4 sides where opposite sides are of same length. Next is triangle. Triangle has 3 sides. Next is rhombus or diamond shape. It has 4 sides. Next is pentagon. Penta means 5. This shape has 5 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Next is hexagon. Hexagon has 6 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now let us do an activity. Here are the names of shapes. Now I will show you a shape. You have to tell me the name of that shape. First, count the number of sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This is a shape with 6 sides. Shape with 6 sides is called what? Yes, hexagon. Where is hexagon? Here it is. What is this shape? This is hexagon. Look at this shape, children. What is this shape? It has 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. A shape with 3 sides is called? Yes, triangle. Where is triangle? Here it is. This is a triangle. Look at this shape, children. It has 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the opposite sides' length is same. Which is this shape? Yes, this is rectangle. Here it is, rectangle. Look at this shape, children. How many sides does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. The shape with 5 sides is called pentagon. Where is pentagon? Yeah, here it is. This is a pentagon. Look at this shape, children. It's like a diamond. So this shape is called rhombus. Look at this shape, children. It has 4 sides and the length of all these 4 sides is equal. What is this shape called? Yes, it is square. Now look at this shape, children. What is this shape called? Yes, you all know this. This is a circle.